Incoming transmission standby. Welcome to the NOD News Network. The International Energy Agency says crude oil reserves will be severely depleted by 2024. The International Energy Agency, IEA, warned on Wednesday that the oil market could face its most severe supply shortage in more than a decade later this year due to prolonged production cuts. Of major manufacturers are Saudi Arabia and Russia. The agency said a significant supply shortage could cause price fluctuations in the market amid insufficient global supply. They predict all markets will face a deficit of 1.2 million barrels per day, BPD, in the second half of the year after Moscow and Riyadh announced plans to extend exports and cut output for until 2023. Separately, the Organization of the Petroleum Exporting Countries, OPEC, said in a separate report on Tuesday that the deficit could reach 3.3 million BPD in the fourth quarter if leaders of the OPEC Plus group maintain production cuts. Last week, Russia announced it would extend voluntary oil export cuts by 300,000 barrels per day until the end of this year to balance the global oil market. Riyadh followed suit and also extended voluntary production cuts of 1 million barrels per day until December. The IEA warns that crude oil reserves will be severely depleted by 2024, even if Moscow and Riyadh lift restrictions, causing a shock in oil prices. Global benchmark Brent crude jumped above $92 a barrel on Wednesday, while U.S. West Texas Intermediate, WTI, crude traded near $89 a barrel. The market really tightened in the second half of the year, Toril Bassoni, head of the IEA's Oil Markets Department, told Bloomberg. According to preliminary data, already in August we saw global oil inventories fall by 75 million barrels. Oil prices have increased more than 25% since the end of June amid growing global fuel demand and could rise again above $100 per barrel, according to forecasts from J.P. Morgan Chase & Company and RBC Capital Markets. This has been the NOD News Network, transmission complete.